In this video, I'm going to show you how to instantly improve circulation in the feet and toes. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over easy exercises that can quickly improve circulation and blood flow in the feet and toes. A note about these exercises, they all work just a little bit differently. To get the best results, go through them all, use what works best for you. As a bonus, all of the exercises can be done at home, require no special equipment, and you may find quickly improve circulation, even within 30 seconds. So with that being said, let's get started. So let's start with a really easy way to improve circulation into our feet and our toes that you can do right in a chair. For this method, we need a soft round object like a tennis ball, but you can use anything similar. A massage ball, even if you have a dog toy laying around the house, you could probably use that. So I'm going to start off by doing a self-massage into the foot. Let's get everything loosened up and help improve blood flow. So just take the object, whatever you're using, and do a light massage right at your heel. Do this for about 5 seconds, and then what you're going to do is then move up. What you want to focus on doing is this over the whole foot. Go over the side of the foot, go over the arch, the middle, also over the ball of the foot, and then over the toes. You're probably going to notice that one spot maybe just feels really tight and achy, especially over the arch. At that point, you want to spend more time over it until it finally feels like it's nice and loose or it's not improving. So explore the whole area, focus on the spots that need it just a little bit more. So a couple tips about this method. If you would like to make this more intense, what you can do is pinpoint that spot that needs more attention, overlap your hands, put them right on your knee, and now press down with your hands. What this will do is allow you to really dig into the foot even more. It can become pretty intense, so only go to your comfort level, so give that a try. And if you want to focus a little bit more on your toes, what you do is just put the ball right underneath your toes and then just curl them down into the ball as much as you can. So really just challenge yourself to dig your toes into the ball. You'll feel a lot fire around the ball of the foot and also the toes. I like to hold that roughly for about 3 to 5 seconds, relax. Do it about 5 repetitions, but you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. And then afterwards, what you're going to do is just switch over to the other foot and repeat to make sure everything is kept in balance. So let's take this one to the next level by now engaging some more muscles, especially with our calves, to help improve circulation. So I'm going to do what is known as a toe heel rocker. It's a very straightforward movement. This one you can pretty much do anytime, anywhere, including at work if you ever feel cramping going on in your legs or you just need to get, again, some more circulation going downward. So the movement is going to be pretty much putting our leg weight into our heels and then raising our toes upward towards the ceiling as much as we can. You're going to feel a really good activation of the muscles right here over the shin going down into the ankle. I like to hold this for a brief second, and now what we're going to do is the opposite. We're going to place all of our leg weight onto the ball of our feet and then lift our heels upward towards the ceiling. This time around, you're going to feel it over the calf, so we're focusing both on the front and the back with this one, of the leg, I should say. It's a really good exercise. But what I like to do is put in a rocking motion with it to help just kind of get more blood flow in, pump blood flow in, and improve circulation. So what I'm going to do is just hold that for a brief second and then switch over towards the other position. So it kind of looks just like this, just a nice rocking motion of lifting my toes up and then switching over to raising my heels. I like to do this for about 10 to 15 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If it feels pretty good and you want to throw in some more repetitions, you can throw in as many as you like. So the last position that we're going to do is going to challenge our calves a little bit more. This is going to actually help build some strength in our legs and ankles, but also will help improve blood flow and circulation. So we're going to use our tennis ball again for this one. This time around, I'm going to put the tennis ball right between my heels, and then I'm going to gently press into the ball with my heels to make sure it doesn't slip out. From there, I'm going to place all of my leg weight onto the balls of my feet again, and then I'm just going to slowly raise my heels upward towards the ceiling while squeezing the ball at the same time. You're really going to feel it fire into the calves right here. This is a great exercise. I like to hold this one comfortably for 5 seconds, relax, and then repeat this one 10 times. If it feels like you have a little bit more energy, you can always throw in another set or 2. But this is a great exercise that you can do throughout the day. Here's an easy exercise that can help improve circulation that you can do in bed or on a floor. Just lie flat on your back like this. Start off by straightening your legs like this and then pointing your toes away from you as much as you can. It's kind of like pressing into a gas pedal. You should feel a gentle activation of the muscles around the calves, into the ankles, and the feet. If you would like to intensify this, what you can do with your toes is curl them downward like this. But do this very, very slowly, because if you go too quickly with it, it can cause a foot cramp. Definitely not what we want. You're going to hold this for a second or 2, and then what you're going to do is the opposite. Go in reverse. Bring your toes backward like this. You're going to feel the muscles get hit just a little bit differently. Again, we're going to hold this for a second or 2. From there, we're going to do a pumping motion, going forward and backward like this. We're really trying to drive that blood flow in with this pumping motion. I'd like to do this 15 times in both directions. But if it feels like you need a little bit more, you can always throw in another set or 2. From here, what we're going to do is a different motion to target the muscles just a little bit differently. So I'm going to have my toes upward towards the ceiling, and we're going to do what is known as a windshield wiper. So we're going to take our feet towards one side as much as we can, hold that for a second, and then we're going to go towards the other side. Again, just like a windshield wiper. Do this 15 times in both directions. Now let's take this one to the next level and target some more muscles throughout the legs. What we're going to do is bend our knees and then slide our heels back towards us like this. We're then going to put our leg weight into our heels, and then we're going to drive our toes upward towards the ceiling as much as we can. You should really feel it around the calves right down here. We're going to hold this for a second or 2, and then we're going to go in reverse. We're going to place our leg weight into the ball of our feet, lift our heels upward towards the ceiling. Again, we're going to do a pumping motion, going up like this, and then switching over towards our heels. Nice and slowly for about 15 repetitions in both directions. So now we're going to take it to even the next level and engage some muscles around our thighs. So we're going to bend our knees roughly at 90 degrees and then slowly bring your knees towards your chest until you feel just a gentle activation of the muscles around the front of your thighs. This will include the hip flexors. We're going to hold this position and now do a similar motion with our feet and our ankles. So we're going to press away like this, pointing our toes away from us, holding that for a brief second, and then bringing them back like this. That nice pumping motion for 15 repetitions in both directions. And then we're going to build into our windshield wiper. But go through all of these motions. If any helps you out a little bit more, you can always throw more repetitions in. And this is a great exercise that you can do daily. So let's build off that last exercise by doing one that's going to really help improve circulation all the way into our toes. This is known as toe scrunches, and again, can be done in bed or on a floor. We're just going to need something like a towel. You can use a pillowcase, even your bed sheet. Just place it at the edge of your bed. To get into position, we're going to have our heel off of that object. The rest of the foot is going to be resting over it, just like this. During the exercise, we're going to gently press our heel into the bed or the floor and make sure that it doesn't slip or lift up. From there, what we're going to do is treat our foot kind of like a claw. We're going to spread our toes out as much as we can, and then we're going to curl downward, grip and hook into that object that we're using, and then lift it up towards the ceiling as much as we can. You should feel a ton start to fire around the foot and the toes. You want to hold this comfortably for about 2 to 3 seconds. You're going to release it, and then you're going to repeat this over and over again for 10 to 15 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. Afterwards, if it feels like you have a little bit more energy, you can always throw in another set or 2. Just make sure to switch over towards the other side and repeat to keep everything in balance. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.